everybody listen to Darren Carter. Yeah. We all know he's the party starter. So if you want to listen to a podcast for free, then listen to a Pocket Party. Pocket Party. Durham.
And we're back, everybody. It's another fun edition of the Pocket Party Podcast. I'm your host, Darren Carter. By the way, if you want to support this podcast, do me a huge favor. Tell 2 friends about it. Leave a comment on the YouTube channel. And I am also available for personal videos for you. All right? Go to Cameo.com. Search Darren Carter. And I will do a birthday wish. I'll pump you up, get you motivated. I'll do I like my women like I like my. You give me some suggestions, and I'll do it, and I'll put your name in it. And happy Father's Day to those of you that have fathers out there. All right, let's get on to it. A great episode with my buddy here, Mr. John DiResta.
How about happy Father's Day to those of us who are fathers?
Yeah.
You said who have fathers.
Yes.
I think it's more for the people that had 3 kids in 33 months. Your turn, I'll wait.
Dude, what was it like being... Do you remember what it was like when your wife first got pregnant, like with the very first kid? Tell us about that. I'll tell you my story. You tell me yours.
It was weird for me because I never even thought about having kids. You know what I mean? I just,
You thought about... I thought about not having kids.
Yeah, I thought about I was like who needs the hassle?
Yeah, and you also think about, I don't want to accidentally have a kid. You know what I mean?
Who needs the hassles?
Right. Like you don't want to... Remember that? You didn't want to accidentally have a kid?
Well, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
I'm not at liberty to disclose.
But no, let me tell you, it was pounded in our brain growing up in the 80s. Like they were like, don't get a chick pregnant. Don't get pregnant. Like It
kind of sucks that it can happen.
Right.
And it can happen from something that's fun to do.
Right. I remember I was thinking I was taking all the precautions, man. I was like, I'm going to wear double underwears. I'm really going to heat up my sperm. I'm going to be in the hot tub. I'm going to do as much as I can because I don't want to accidentally get, you know what I mean? I was like, there was even a rumor out there that some guys would put on 2 condoms.
Wow.
I
hate to overshare.
Yeah.
I was a cop in the subway of New York.
Can I just say real quick? Don't do the 2 condom things. If you're a young listener and you're listening and you don't know any better, I listened to Dr. Drew and he said because the 2 condoms, that one of them it'll rip and tear, and then now you have no condom. So don't. Oh,
I thought you were going to say that the restriction on the penis is so much that you risk some kind of binding. Binding. At the root, a binding.
No.
You know what I mean? It's like 2 rubber bands.
Right. You would think, but yeah. Anyways, what were you going to say? You were going to overshare about 2...
Oh, I was a New York City transit cop in the subway of New York, and if you worked overnight, you got to hide out. You know what I mean? That's what you did. You answered your radio, you helped people, you saved lives, but when the radio wasn't going, you had all these rooms in the subway to hide out. And there was a male and a female transit cop that would be partners overnight. And they would go into these rooms, and they were both married. So now this is the perfect time to get some strange.
Oh.
To make love to a different person.
They were partners?
They were partners. Or they would,
You knew about this? Are you talking about a specific couple that you knew about?
I just heard this story.
Oh, okay.
And I'll cut to the chase.
Yeah.
They used to make love in one of these rooms every night that they were together. Let's say, maybe it's 2 nights a week they were together.
Wow.
But here's the funny part. He wore a condom. Yes, he would then wash it out and use it the next night. He was that cheap. Your turn.
Wow.
I'll wait.
Did
That's all I know. Don't ask me anything else.
You don't know if the relationship ended?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. The funny was already taken place.
Yeah. Have I ever met this particular person? And is he right next to me?
No, that's funny.
Yeah.
Watch this real quick. There was a comedian that used to do Canoga Park. Oh, you know the guy. If I said, I'm not going to say.
I don't want to edit this out. So
okay. It's a comedian that talked about he would manipulate his junk so much that it actually needed an operation. Something broke.
Oh,
he would do the story that it was his brother, and everybody knew it was him.
It was really him.
That's funny.
Like,
so that's funny that you suggested. But to answer your question, for real. I got married. I was never really wanted to be married, and all of a sudden I was married. And then right away it was like, we gonna now have a kid, and I was like, I didn't even know how to answer. And then 9 months later,
Wow.
Matt was born.
How long were you guys married before you had a kid?
9 months.
9 months? Like, happened
maybe
that
10.
fast?
Well, watch this.
Wow.
If you want to do the dates, I was married January 14th, 1989 on the top of Diamond Head Mountain.
Wow. Shout out
In
to
Hawaii.
January 14th.
And I should have jumped off right there because it was a nightmare
Yeah.
for 33
I
years.
believe that's my in-laws' anniversary.
Okay,
14th.
January
Yeah.
14th.
Yeah.
And Matt DiResta, who gave me the new kidney, was born October 14th.
Wow.
Oh, no, October 21st. So what's that, 9.5 months?
Dude. It's
1
like,
to 10, and both were in the middle. That's 9 months, dog.
wow.
I win.
How long were you dating before you got married?
Less than a year.
Dude, this is like way too quick. You're
But
single.
11 months later, I had another baby.
Wow. So this is like bang, bang, bang. So you're dating and then you're married within...
From the time we went it was a blind date for the whole weekend. Now imagine volunteering for that. A ski trip from Thursday to Sunday night with someone you never met. You saw one Polaroid
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
Remember the Polaroid?
Yeah, yeah.
And thank God we got along. So from that first date,
Wow.
I met her in Coney Island, Brooklyn, in the back of a car. We were driving to some ski resort.
Wow.
Till the time Matt was born was like probably, I don't even want to do the math, but it's probably 2 years, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah.
So now I married my wife. We dated like 10 months and then we got married. But I wanted to marry her within 6 months because when you know, you know. I really feel like when you know, you know. You know, I want to say I was 20. Yeah, I was 27 years old, 28. Got married, and then we waited about 10 years before we had a kid.
Wow.
So and it was one of those things. So I remember when my wife told me the news that she was pregnant. We had planned on meeting up at the local high school to go, run around the track and do bleachers and exercise. And I'll go first. Meanwhile, I didn't know that she was at home taking a pregnancy test, and she just wanted to make sure. I want to say it was probably her second test. And when she came up to the school, I was telling her some crazy idea that I had, because back then it's when those motorcycle shows were popular, like West Coast Choppers.
Right.
And I was like, wow, if I'm ever as famous as I want to be, I'm going to have a whole rooster theme chopper. Like it'll have like the kickstand will have like rooster like claws, and there'll be like this red like mane of hair across the gas tank. Like and then I'll have like these things that hang down, and she's just entertaining me by like just nodding her head yes. And then she finally let me finish talking, and then she goes, I have something to tell you. I go, what? And then when she told me the news, I was like, wow. Like I was so like over the moon.
Wow.
Like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like shocked but happy. I couldn't believe I'm going to be a father. Like, wow, I'm going to be a dad. And that day I just looked at the whole world completely different, and every song had a new meaning, and certain commercials you'd see something and then you're like, wow. And like
I wish I could say the same thing.
Really? See,
Dude.
that's what I'm saying. You have to.
All I thought was hassles. This is it. Hassles. For the rest of my life, is going to be a hassle.
How old were you? Do you remember?
I was 24.
Oh, see, yeah. Now, if you would ask me at 24, I would have freaked out. But I was at that point 37,
And you want to
38.
hear what happened the night Fran told me she was pregnant?
Wow.
I actually don't remember if we went together. I don't remember the exact.
Yeah.
I remember that night I was scheduled to go on a ski trip with Paul Trebendis in my car. Let's just say it was a Thursday night, and as a cop, I was off Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
And now we were going to go on a ski trip, me and Paul. And we
Do you ski? You don't even seem like a skier.
I did back then. Now I don't. I taught myself how to ski and surf.
Wow.
I taught myself.
Wow.
Nobody taught me.
Can you actually surf? Like you could stand up on the board?
I did. I can't anymore.
Wow.
You know why? I have 9 toes. So if I surf, I hang 9. Pound
Yeah.
it.
Hey, you know what? You should tell the ladies in that 10th one, you don't want to know what that is.
Yeah, it's right here. His 10th toe is up top, dog. It looks like he has 2 belly buttons, dog.
Hey, bro, he looks like he's got 3 pinkies.
So we rule the streets.
We rode the street. What else got nothing except for that 10th toe, bro?
No,
Yeah.
so I told her. She told me she was pregnant. I was happy,
Yeah.
but I knew a lifetime of hassles. And I started to get ready, and she goes, where you going? I go, I'm going on a ski trip. Like, we had a hotel, where it was all planned.
Yeah.
And she goes, you found out that I was pregnant today, and you're going to go on a ski trip?
Oh, no.
And I said, well, if I cancel it and just sit at home and sit on the couch with you, that's not going to change things much. You know what I mean? It's going to probably make me
Yeah.
not happy that I didn't go on my ski trip.
Right.
And she said, but I found out we're having a baby today. Like she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was like we both thought we were right.
Yeah.
I went on the ski trip, and dude, my engine blew up upstate New York in the middle of nowhere.
No.
Yeah.
And you were thinking, I should have stayed home.
Middle of nowhere.
Wow.
We had to go to a hotel. 3 days. The car had to be fixed.
Do you think she had like a voodoo doll happening?
I don't know. but I
was your
wind
first
up,
child a girl? I think
No,
so.
Matt.
Oh, it was Matt?
Matt was the first. Oh, so here's what I want to get to. You talk about, is this going to be a hassle?
Yeah.
I'm 24 years old. My friend had the baby, and that night I got drunk with Paul Trebendis. Again, the same friend. We got drunk. I figured, I had a baby, you got to get drunk. That's what you do back then. So Paul came over, we got drunk, and the next morning, I never told anyone this. Next morning I was hungover, and I was going to go see my son.
Yeah.
And
So your
I was
son,
driving him
when you
home.
see your son, you like
at
altered...
the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying this is like the next day after he was born.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And I was eating a banana, and I ate the very end, and he went, maybe he was hungover too. He goes, you eat the ass of the banana? I said, it's part of the banana. He goes, it's the ass, dude. Nobody does that. And that's it. That's the one thing I remember. But anyway,
Yeah.
like that night, now Matt's a day and a half old.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with him.
Oh, no.
Now I have to make life-changing decisions.
Oh, no.
And I'm a father one day. And remember the
Wow.
hassles I told you I predicted?
Yeah.
They're
They're already coming at you.
I couldn't even call my mom or dad. It was like 3 a.m.
Wow.
I had to sign something, and I think Matt had to get like an epidural, and he was a day and a half old.
Wow.
Like something stuck in his back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Everything worked out with the
That,
back?
well,
Like,
you know,
with the
there was 36 years of hassles
No, but I mean...
until they gave me the kidney.
No, but I mean the baby, when he was a baby. Like,
yeah,
that
no,
all
he
worked
was.
out?
He got out of the hospital. He was perfectly fine.
Okay, because, you
Yeah.
get nervous. Like, like
No, he was perfectly fine.
Wow.
And I remember the first time we went for a walk. I remember the first time we went to Coney Island. But I don't remember my 3 kids as that small as much as I remember my grandson being very specific, funny. My grandson is extremely funny. And so is Matt, and so is Sabrina, and so is Shannon. But I had to work 3 full-time jobs. I had to
Yeah.
drive through 2-foot snowstorms
Right.
to go make $10 an hour, or go drive 100 miles in a blizzard.
So you were like busy. You'd see him busy, and next thing you know, they're 6, they're 7, they're 10, they're 14.
Sleeping in the car because I got to go from one
Yeah.
job to the next.
So you were able to really soak it in with the
With the grandson, I could
Yeah.
soak it in more.
Yeah.
And the one thing I really, really would teach, the listeners at home, is it all goes so quick. It's scary. It's
Yeah.
scary. My son
We're
is
talking
36.
Wait. What goes so quick?
Just everything.
Oh, I thought
Our
you-
lives and the kids.
Oh, I thought you meant my hair.
Whoa. Dude, I'm hanging on him. You want to switch topics? You want to touch it? You can run your fingers through it.
It looks good. It is getting a little thinner, though, right? I'm hoping. Bald guys want everyone to go bald.
No, I will explain.
Yeah.
All those medications right there, one of them,
Yeah.
Risky Betts lost his hair when he got a kidney.
Wow.
Because of those.
Oh.
Okay, so there's
I was
a
just joking. I don't know if it's going bald or not.
It's too late.
Yeah.
The damage is done, Doug. No.
Damage? It's a compliment to go
You're
bald.
just living your truth.
That's right.
Well, Doreen Zampaglione said to me 10 years ago, I said, is my hairline moving back? And she said, it's a receding hairline. It's sexy. And that's a New York woman. It's a receding hairline.
It's sexy.
Yeah. So watch this.
Yeah.
I was worried about the medicine, about losing I don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah.
But I've yet to see one hair in a sink, in a drain, in a comb, and I brush my hair every day.
Yeah.
However, when I look, this is a 7 head. It used to be a 4 head.
I remember it used to be like, at least I got my hair. And today it ain't looking so good. You're like, fudge. No. It's funny. Like, I remember, like, if I had a friend that was like starting to lose his hair, and he's like, should I shave it? Yes, shave it. And I thought, that's what people used to tell me. I think it's like bald people want other people to be bald also. They're like, and also they remember, like, what it was like when you're trying to constantly cover up and, do comb-overs and, this and that and hats. And you're like, and once you shave it and you just own it, you're like, you know what? It's the best. Because you don't have to sit there and
Joe Rogan likes it.
Yeah, it's, before he actually got the transplant, like in the back of the head with that little sewing thing. But, okay, so that was, your first kid was a son, second
Then
was a
Sabrina,
daughter.
Sabrina.
How did you come up with the names? How did you guys come up with the names?
Well,
of
Matt's
kids?
first year, it's funny you ask. Matt's original name was going to be Zachary. And my dad was very conservative. If you went into his house in the last couple of years, he had 4 big screen TVs on, and it was Hannity, Gutfeld.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So when we told him, hey, Matt, Fran's 9 months pregnant, what's the baby? Any names? Zachary. And he went on a monologue how Zachary is not an Italian or Irish name.
Yeah.
How that name belongs to a different religion.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and actually he hurt Fran's feelings.
Ooh.
So Zachary
Yeah.
became Matt.
Oh.
Sabrina was going to be called Chelsea. And my dad said, there's a cross-eyed blankety blank in the White House now.
Oh.
You're not naming it that.
Yeah.
You know who he was talking about.
Yeah, people get, you want
So when
a
he
name not
found
to have
out,
any
this is all
association.
true, when he found out we named her Sabrina, what is she going to be, a stripper?
Oh.
Then Shannon is the third one.
Yeah.
And Shannon, he said, they're not going to know if it's a boy or a girl. So he had his comments on each. Fast forward 25 years. Dad, you're a great-grandfather. Shannon had a baby. What's the baby's name?
Noah.
What? Noah. Ah. Is he going to be a she-they? I said, I don't know. He's 4 minutes old. But he actually...
Give us a minute.
He actually thought that the name Noah was so strange.
It sounded kind of... But what about Noah in the Bible?
Watch this.
Noah's Ark.
This is what... One night in a comedy club, I said, he yelled, Noah, where'd they get that name? And someone in the audience said, the Bible, dog.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah.
And that's a funny
Yeah.
bit. And
Noah's
so this is a
Bagels.
very famous... This is my brother Jimmy's... You know Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy's extremely crafty. He's a genius. So
Yeah.
in turn, he's extremely highly funny. The more intelligent you are, the more you appreciate funny, and the more funny you are. So my dad was always looking to slip in a guilt bomb. Poor me, no one loves me.
Yeah.
There's a few people I know like that. But when you recognize
Come on, man.
you get around it.
Right.
So, I forgot what we were talking
Noah.
about.
Names. Jimmy's
Oh,
intelligent.
Jimmy. So my brother Joey, I have an older brother Joey. He had a baby named Aiden. May 8th, Aiden just turned 22. So
Shout
22
out.
years
Shout
ago,
out to Aiden.
Jimmy calls my dad and says, congratulations, you're a grandfather. Again. What do you mean? Joey had the baby. And he said, and no one called me. And Jimmy said, this is the call. Right now.
Right.
This is the call.
Yeah.
And it's just a funny thing that, he's trying to slip in a guilt bomb, and you had to...
And do you have a sister?
Kathleen.
So how do these names come up? Because there's
Joey, Jimmy, and
Joey,
John.
Jimmy. Wait, Joey, Jimmy, or Jim. It could be Joey, Jimmy, John, and Kathleen.
Right, but watch this.
Yeah.
Why I always say Matt, Sabrina, and Shannon, always.
Yeah.
And in my house, it was always Joey, John, and Jimmy.
Is that the order of birth?
Yeah, that's the order of birth. And then Kathleen came along.
Joey, John, and
I don't
Jimmy.
know how my mom would know. My mom's
Yeah.
still alive and very lucid and very funny.
Nice.
So my mom would know.
Because you guys all have that J sound. That's kind of cool, right?
No, yeah.
Jimmy,
I
John.
set that up when
Yeah.
when he has a problem with all three of my kids and my grandson's names. I set it up that we're named Joey, John, and Jimmy. It's Long Island. Everyone ended with a Y. Tommy, Billy, Joey, Eddie. You don't name someone Noah.
Because nowadays those names are different, right? Now they don't go with those kind of names. Like
They-
when I was a kid growing up, there was always a kid named Mike. There was always Johns. There was a lot, and you're starting to see less and less. It's kind of cool when you say Sabrina, because my name's Darren, so I think of Bewitched. Sabrina, Darren, and I was named after Darren on Bewitched.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and my grandpa used to love that show. My original name was gonna be Tahoe Joe, I was going to be named after, my parents, my original parents, not my adopted parents, but my original. I was conceived on a biker run to Lake Tahoe, and they were like, let's call him Tahoe Joe. After, I think there's like a Native American up there named Tahoe Joe or something. But my grandpa was like, nah. So we went with Darren. So I'm Darren,
Well, watch this. At my dad's wake, this is my biggest regret. My dad died 3 years ago. We had a night wake in Long Island, and everyone showed up. Every guy we grew up with that is now 50, 60 years old, who's high on gummies, who's got a bad leg. And my dad had a lot of friends, firemen, cops. I mean, it was packed. But it was like a Saturday night. So people were drunk, high, and everybody was really funny. The zingers were flying. You know what I mean? Especially for me. And most people hadn't seen me. Now, the last time they saw me, I was on a movie screen. You know what I mean? Here I am in person.
Yeah.
And I'm not fat anymore.
Right.
And my hair was down a little bit. You could say it.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is there was not one John DiResta. There was not two John DiRestas. There was 3 John DiRestas there.
Wow. Very common name.
And there was a 4th John DiResta who was a plumber, and he passed away about a year ago. But he was John DiResta Plumbing. True story, once every 10 years on my cell phone, wherever it is,
Yeah.
I get, hey, dude, I saw your truck in Woodmere. I guess you quit Hollywood.
Wow.
Yeah. But what I'm getting at, I only got a photo with the one John DiResta. I was looking for the other John DiResta. So 3 John DiRestas.
If you were
funny.
to be a plumber, do you think you'd have some kind of catchy little motto? I bet you would.
I could never be a plumber. I don't like the mechanics of what you have to deal with.
It wouldn't be like John DiResta plumbing. I'm the
I'll
shit.
suck your toilet.
Yeah. I'll suck your toilet. Yeah, something like that. Like, your hole is my goal, or something like that. I picture you.
Well, we did have the slogan as the New York City Transit Police: "You ride, we hide." It's money in the bank, laugh-wise. Dude, watch this.
Yeah.
First time in 28 years. The other night on Sherman Way, I go through a alcohol stop.
Oh yeah.
Dude, lights, sirens, orange vests.
Yeah.
Every other car going to the,
Yeah. What are those called again? DUI checkpoints.
DUI checkpoint.
Wow.
And I'm completely happy that my license is good.
Yep.
And my car is registered and it's insured, right?
Yeah.
That's very rare.
You're excited almost. All right.
And
yeah.
now I'm going to be funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm an ex-New York City cop.
Yeah.
And I'm not drunk. And I'm not high. I don't have to worry about anything.
Right.
Never do I drive ever if I ever did even one beer. So I pull up and he goes, have you had any alcohol or any marijuana today? I said, not at all. And I'm a former New York City cop in the subway. He goes, really? I said, yeah, we didn't do anything. He goes, really? I go, our motto is you ride, we hide. And he busted out laughing because I set it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did one little one, and
I'm a New York City cop.
Transit cop in the subway.
Transit cop.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Ever. All we did was sleep.
That's awesome.
And then he went, really? And I said, our motto was you ride, we hide. And it was money in the bank. And he goes, go right ahead.
Oh, that's cool. He didn't even ask to see your driver's license or anything?
No, nothing.
That's good.
And watch this. It's a dicey situation. I'm one of the only people on earth. Well, I guess there's others, but I get pulled over and I say I'm a former New York City cop and I have no proof. And some of them don't like that. They're like, well,
stolen valor.
Why don't you? Why don't you?
Like
if you retired, I said I didn't retire. I resigned. Now I was going to steal my ID card.
Yeah.
I knew I was resigning. I was going to steal it. And I know it would have cost 2 days' pay off that last check.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys didn't like me because I got a TV deal. So even though if I said I lost it and I still had this on my person, I just committed a crime. And then you might go after me for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know what else I wanted to steal? But dude, I knew exactly where my folder was. This thick.
Is there any way to go get this stuff now?
Thick with suspensions,
Wow.
bad sick leave, bad attitude. Dude, I got called into a room by Lieutenant Librano. He lit a cigarette. Dude, it's dead silent for 30 seconds. takes a drag, and he goes, you know why you're in here? I said, I think I do. He goes, I'm going to sum it up. You should quit before you get fired.
Ooh.
Dude, that's the real deal.
Wow.
That's I said, I'll fix it up. He said, dude.
Nice.
He
hey,
goes,
did you see that? Speaking of cops, so can we
go ahead?
Okay. There's a video going around. They were doing traffic stops, and to bust people that were on their phone, their cell phone.
My last ticket was for being on the phone.
Yeah. Like so the cop pulled this lady over, and he goes, "I saw a cell phone in your right hand," and she's like, "Are you sure about that?" And then she holds up like a nub, like she did not. Her arm had been amputated.
Right.
And the cop, he kept insisting. He's like, "Nope, I saw it. I saw a phone in your thing." And she's like, "Can we just call it a day? Can you let me go?" Like, and he ended up writing her a ticket.
Okay. Well, I saw the video.
Okay.
And at first I thought.
And what are your thoughts on that?
No, I'm saying, even when I heard that it happened before I saw the video, somebody mumbled something about a hand that could come off. So I was already, by the time I saw the video, and I heard today that she had some kind of hand.
There's an update to the story
that
then.
There's some look that she kind of went like this between the seat and the shifter.
Yeah.
Look, and it came off like a sleeve, and she nubbed up.
Oh.
She nubbed up. So she was playing possum.
Oh.
In other words, he saw some kind of thing that might electrically.
Oh.
That.
Oh, yeah.
And then she scuffed it off.
Wow. I think I saw something like that on StubHub.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, it was a bad joke, but anyways.
Dude, you want to know something?
Well, hold on. You got to hand it to her, though.
Oh, hello. Are we still taping?
She thought she was going to be. She thought she was going to be off the hook.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Yeah. I'll wait. That's
Anyways,
funny.
Yeah. Thank you. They.
No. So I think today somebody said like maybe there's a different video that somehow she had a prosthetic.
Right.
Yeah.
I heard that she. On the way here, I was telling a friend of mine. He goes, "What are you guys going to talk about?" I go, "I want to bring up this story to see what John's opinion is." He goes, "There's an update to the story." So he had told me the update, and apparently on her social media, she had showed like how she could do all this cool stuff with like her nub. You know what I mean?
Oh wow!
So maybe she really could like hold a phone somehow.
Yeah, she had a chicken wing.
Yeah, so maybe she could. So I don't know. And they said he said she's deleted her accounts or whatever because people are going after her. But
do you remember a girl about 5-10 years ago? She worked at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, I do.
She had.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I give her credit.
Yeah, I heard that she had her arm out the window and they got hit by a drunk driver and somehow the car flipped and then her arm got amputated.
Oof.
With
the sticking out.
Yeah, so yikes.
That happened to the drummer in Def Leppard.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, I don't like any of that stuff.
So back to my son. Shout out to Austin, aka Os the Bass Boss. Os the Bass Boss. Let me see it right. Os the Bass Boss. Check him out. He's got his own YouTube channel, Instagram. Wonderful musician. He works on his stuff every day, and he talent shows. And he was voted instrumentalist of the year for the school.
I saw 20 photos of the graduation, and I was very proud.
Thank you.
Very proud. And it's the first time ever I noticed how much he looks like you.
He does, man.
It looked like you with hair.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't see it sometimes, but
no,
sometimes
I do. I saw it.
Other people see it. He and I went for a walk, and there's a lady that had seen him several times when he was walking with my wife, and but she saw me and him together, and it was as if it was the first time she ever saw him. She goes, "Is this your son? You guys look exactly alike." And then later, Austin was like, he's like, "She's seen me several times," like But I guess it just linked right there. But
no, well, I like the outfits were red.
Yep.
Now, I graduated in Long Island in Hewlett High School, 1982, June of 82, and we wore big blue gowns with big sleeves like Ronnie James Dio almost costume.
Yeah.
So I brought it to the tailor, and I had white fringes.
Oh, cool.
So I looked like Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh,
in
wow.
82, 83,
Wow.
Ozzy wore the fringes. So there's a photo of me doing this with the fringes in front of 500 people.
Wow.
And that photo was put into, you ever see those multiple frames that your parents had?
Yeah.
When you go to buy one, my photo was in the...
Oh, cool. Like, yeah.
Dude.
Wow.
And who says I'm not close to fame?
That's awesome. Do you ever see that? Do you still have that photo somewhere?
It's somewhere. Like if I have 100,000 photos on my phone, and I don't think that's one of them, but I know it exists.
That's cool.
Like, see all these boxes here?
Yeah.
I have tons of photos. Like,
Yes.
I could flick from a photo from when I'm 5 years old to when I was a transit cop to last week to the set of Miss Congeniality.
Wow.
That's how many photos are around.
Yeah, there was 600 kids, so they're like, and they were doing the different names, and then it was really cool when they got to Austin Carter, and then it's cool how everyone cheers and claps, and then at one point he did a cartwheel, then he started doing the gritty, this dance that you do, and it was really something, man. You're like, wow, they did it. It made me happy and it made me sad in a sense, like, I don't know how you ever felt when you'd watch your kids graduate, but it definitely stirs the emotions.
Matt and Sabrina were homeschooled, and I don't even know if they have a GED. You know what that stands for, right?
No.
Good enough diploma.
Oh.
But I know Sabrina has a high school diploma because I had to find it for her new job, and sure enough, I found it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, wait. She had to find it for her new job?
There was something like, I think they were doing a background check of some
Wow,
sort.
because I wondered about that. I was
Yeah.
like, do these things even count? Because I don't know any job I've ever had where they needed to see my high school diploma.
No, I'm pretty sure they did, but I found it.
Okay, good.
But Shannon graduated at the Alex Theater.
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
Go ahead.
can you imagine if we had to show our high school? Like, you want to get booked at a comedy club and they asked to see your high school diploma? Good luck, right?
Mine's around somewhere, and also my NYPD graduation thing is around somewhere.
Oh, that's cool. So
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. I mean, you don't have the badge, but you have that. You have some proof.
Well,
you know?
I've told cops, I say, look, I can wait, put my name in the computer, and 50,000 things will come up that I was a New York City cop. And most of the time I don't have that much time. Have a nice day.
Right. That's true. Anyways, okay, so you were
I
telling
was
me-
going to say, Shannon graduated at the Alex Theater, and about 50 kids. They all wore the same outfit, and they sang a Beatles song that when I hear it...
Imagine.
Nope.
Oh, good.
Maybe Norwegian Wood.
Norwegian Wood. I once knew a girl. That one?
So it might have been one more.
Yeah.
Give me one more.
I don't know. you told me Norwegian
Mahogany? Something with mahogany?
I don't know. I'm not a big Beatles fan. I mean, I know their music, but I don't know. Norwegian Wood
Isn't it good? Isn't it
Yeah, that's
good?
the one about the guy burning the house down. I don't know.
Norwegian
Why would
Wood.
they be singing that song? He's the guy that burns the house down.
I don't know. You're harsh on my mellow.
I know. I don't know. You know what song they sang at his was the choir sang Landslide. You know
Never
that song?
heard it.
Yeah, you know it by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you this before I forget.
Yeah.
Your son got a bigger cheer than the three people before.
Yeah, he got a really huge cheer.
He really did.
you know.
He's a really special kid.
Lyrics to Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, that was cool. And I thought about that. It made me, I was thinking, dude, I'm telling you, I was emotional that day. I was thinking like, I kind of felt bad for the kids that didn't get the big cheer. I thought, how do they feel? But then again, I thought,
They're losers.
well, that's what I thought. Not that they're losers, but I thought that's kind of on you. Like if it's important to you to get big cheers on your graduation, get involved in different clubs, groups, like sports, something. 'Cause
Dude, watch
the
this.
more you're involved, even in life, then people will cheer you on. Go ahead, your turn.
Dude, your son is a star. He's funny. He's committed. He's a rock star. He plays 10 different instruments. If there's a talent night,
Yeah.
the game is over after he comes on. It's game over. Shut it down. Let's go home.
Thank you.
Dude.
Yeah.
He just when I heard them clap more today, you know what I said? That's what I expected.
Us the bass.
I wasn't
boss.
even surprised.
Right. I wasn't either at this point.
Yeah.
I was surprised the first time I saw him do. He went up. There's a video, you can see it on his YouTube or Instagram from a few years back. There was a live band. They were doing live band karaoke, and it was at the Orange County Fair. And he did Enter Sandman, Metallica. So the band's playing, and he's wearing his. He looked like a nerd. He's got his glasses and his faded blue jeans, and dude, I did not know he's gonna be that good because I never heard him practice that song.
Right.
I never. And I remember going, I was like, you guys go ahead. I'm going to get an ice cream. I remember I'm eating an ice cream and my wife's filming it. And then he went up there and just blew it away. And he did the growl voice where he's like, like, now I lay me down to sleep.
Yeah.
I pray to the Lord my soul to keep.
Yeah, he's good.
And we're like, what the heck? And then he starts jumping around. Excellent. And he's jumping around. And after that, it was like game on. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was surprised by that, you know. And now I'm not as surprised when I see him do stuff, but I still am. It's like him doing those David Lee Roth kicks and singing.
Yeah, dude, you got to remember,
dude, it's
you've
pretty
seen
cool.
him grow up. To
Yeah.
you, he's your baby, he's your
Yeah.
son. You know,
Yeah.
okay, we get it. To these people, he's a rock star, dude.
Yeah,
he really is.
He's a rock star to me too. But I'm
you know what I am, right?
balding. Please shave the head. No, what are you? What are you? You're not balding. I was just saying that. What are you? What are you? Don't lean over so much to the camera. What are you? Yeah.
My kidney.
Oh shit. No. You're a candidate. You got a lot of hair. Are you kidding me, dude? You got so much hair. It's not even funny. This is sad.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. What were we talking about?
Rockstar kids.
Oh, I'm a mock star.
Oh,
I'm
a mock star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I came out the other night.
Yeah?
And the first 4 things I said, the host was sitting right, you know.
Yeah.
And it was like zing, 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 zing. Before I even started my act. It was really funny. I'm saying that's what I'm finding.
This is the part. Let me tell you some of the. So they sang "Landslide" and it was the choir. So some of the lyrics are like, "Well, I've been afraid of changing because I've built my life around you, but time makes you bolder. Even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too." And it didn't really. I don't know. I've heard that song a million times.
Yeah, I've heard it now.
And now, but when you see it at a graduation, and all these children are going, "Children get older, and I'm getting older too." Except I will say they sing it choir style, so it's kind of like not really, you know.
It's not servicing the music.
It kind of had that Broadway flair to it, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of like funny. It's like they also did at one point "Home on the Range," and they did it that choir style, and it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know, we know "Home on the Range." You know that song, right?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam,
Yeah.
and the skies, you know, that are not cloudy all day.
Yeah.
Home on the range, right?
That might be in public domain.
Yeah, I think so. But they sang it with like some flair. So it was like
How many songs are in public domain?
I don't know.
Come on.
Let's look it up. But then when they sang
Can
it,
I
it was,
tell you?
What? Yeah, go ahead.
900.
How many songs are in public domain? Oh God, you're so off. There are hundreds of
thousands of songs globally in the public domain,
Right.
though exact numbers are hard to determine. In the US,
Okay.
music published before 1930.
Okay, we get it.
Sound
Okay.
recordings from before 1925 are
Wow.
public domain. However, recordings between 1926 and 1972 are still protected. Internationally,
Oh, good.
All right.
Old Susanna
Lyrics to "Home on the Range." Go ahead. Oh, Susanna.
is in public domain.
Oh wow. Do you like that song?
Yeah. Don't you cry for me.
Susanna. But they were singing it like this. They were going, home on the range, where the deer
Yeah,
and the
I'm-
antelope play.
I'm okay.
Where seldom is heard. It was like, yeah, it was like,
Yeah, I get it.
yeah. It sounded like something that, you know, it'd be perfect in like, you know, West Hollywood or something, you know. Let's just home on the range.
And then watch this. You probably know this.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell the same old stories,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I'm living my truth.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm living my truth.
You're living your truth, buddy.
In June of '82, instead of going to my high school prom with Doreen Zampaglione,
Twisted Sister, my first pot vitza. I got stoned, I got drunk, I watched Twisted Sister. And somewhere on the internet there's a video, but I can't find myself. I'm sorry, okay, go ahead, continue.
I think we're done.
Was that the story?
The story was
Yeah.
that I went to see Twisted Sister on the night of my prom.
That's awesome. Dude, I didn't even know there was a prom until the day after.
Oh, dude.
Did I tell you that? I probably
Dude.
did.
If I
Yeah.
If I Google high school loser,
Yeah.
Fresno, 1984.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Hold on.
Oh my God. 1987.
Is it going to have your beeper number
Yeah, it probably
and your
would.
black and white headshot?
I was on my way to a swim match in a swim meet on a Saturday, and all the other swimmers were talking about all the fun they had at the prom the night before. And I was like, last night was the prom? Like, dude, I didn't even know. I didn't even know, man. Dude, here's how dumb I am. I didn't know the valedictorian went up to speak at our high school graduation. And I asked people, what's a valedictorian? And then they were like, that's the person that gets the straight A's and, that kind of deal.
I could top it.
I'm sure you could.
I graduated. I went in the police academy in July 15th of 86. Right? July 15th, 1986.
Yeah.
And the class that graduated 2 weeks before that, right? He graduated like July 1st.
Yeah.
The valedictorian, weightlifting, running, shooting,
Wow.
scores.
Wait, real quick. You hear that? Shooting. They used to have shooting on campus, but it was all like, you could do that back in the day, right? You have a shooting club.
Well, this was the police academy.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
He was the valedictorian of the police academy.
Oh, the police academy. Okay, gotcha.
But the night he graduated, the fiance said, let's play Bang Bang.
What's
and
Bang Bang?
She shot and killed him. She didn't know his gun was loaded.
She goes, let's play Bang Bang?
Yep.
She thought it was funny to
She
pick
thought
up
it
a
was
gun.
empty.
To pretend to shoot him with the gun. And
But she pulled the trigger.
What? Oh, my gosh. Dude.
I told you I could top it.
To that valedictorian? To the guy that was like...
The valedictorian of a police academy 2 weeks before I entered.
Oh, my gosh. And then, wow, that's a sad story.
And when I went in the police academy in July of 86,
Yeah.
in August, they put me in the fat squad.
Yeah, because you weigh 205 pounds. That's sad, dude. 205, isn't that...
Today I weighed 179.
Dude, I'm probably 10 pounds from being in the fat squad, which is like...
They weighed you in your underwears in front of 200 people.
Wow.
But they couldn't embarrass me. You know why?
Why?
I was from Long Island. I don't have that trigger. I can't be embarrassed.
Wow, that's kind of a good mood. There's different like video game characters have different like strengths. Like they're a 10 on speed, but their power is a 2, and there's certain things that we're probably a 10 at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, being embarrassed, it's like it's hard to. You told me some stuff in the hospital. Wait, he got his kidney. Dude, isn't he doing great? How long has it been since you had the new kidney?
It's about 64, 65 days.
And I called you one day, and there was like people in your room, like they were trying to fix a bathroom hammering. And you told me about this one story. I hope you share it right now on the podcast. Like I'm saying, when you have to use the restroom, and some people are like they want to make sure they're in an empty bathroom. They lock the door, or if it's a public restroom, they just can't go at all. Like they're like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom, but I gotta wait till nobody's at the house. I can or whatever. You told me you had to use the bathroom in the hospital, and the door wouldn't lock, and it was wide open.
Yeah, and it was like a big thing to go to the bathroom because you get constipated, and I just had a kidney. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you take stool softeners or something like that to help you, and all of a sudden it's happening. And the bathroom door lock wasn't working.
Yeah.
And then there was 2 women or nurses right outside the door talking about their day, the weather.
So you were able to close the door?
No, but it was open by like 6 inches.
So you're sitting on the toilet trying to use the restroom.
And I'm trying to, eliminate. And at one point I had to say to the 2 nurses, I'm in here trying to do something a little bit private. Yeah. Oh, we so sorry.
Yeah, how could you use the bathroom with 2 people outside the...
Well, what I'm getting at is...
I thought the door was wide open. At least it wasn't wide open.
No. But what I'm getting at, it was, if I remember correctly, it was like, oh, I got to go right now.
Oh, okay.
And, dude, watch this. Yeah. There's a bag that piss goes in. There's a thing. You're placed in that bathroom by 4 people.
Yeah.
To do that again in 10 minutes from now.
Yeah.
And watch this. Hold on. You ready for this act out?
Yeah. Don't do nothing too gross. Right.
You can't push. You know why?
Yeah, because the kidney hurts.
Because you got a 10-inch open wound in your fupa.
Ooh.
In your fupa.
All right, let's change the topic. All right, so graduation. Yeah.
It's in my fupa.
I remember saving my money to move out as a high school kid. I was like, I'm sick. I was going to save my money. So I saved my money. And I remember I talked to this girl. I went back to my high school for some reason. I forget. After I graduated, I talked to a buddy of mine was a teacher's assistant. Right. We go back to the high school, and there was a custodian that was also a student when I was a student, and she was working as a custodian there. And I go, hey, do you have any advice on moving out? Because she, even though she was a custodian, she used to go to school. And she goes, my best advice, she goes, take care of your teeth. Like brush your teeth twice a day, use floss, because when you're on your own, you don't want like the dentist bills to pile up. You don't want cavities. That stuff hurts. You don't want to. So just take. I don't know. It was for whatever reason. I remember just when she said that. Basically, preventive medicine is what you want to do.
Well,
if you're going to live on your own and be a young person out there doing your thing, that really stuck with me.
Yeah, dude. You got the Fresno teeth.
Right.
What was the next town over?
Clovis.
Yeah, Clovis. You got the Clovis
That's
teeth.
the rich. I wish I did.
Do you want to hear a funny story about Clovis? I probably told you already. Why don't you tell me it?
Michael, that guy Michael Rappaport that used to book that room? No, not the Michael Rappaport, the other guy. Anyways, the Punjabi Palace. Anyway, that guy still owes me $1,000. No, I'm sorry. What's the story?
The first half is right.
Oh gosh, let's just move on. All right? John has this thing. You say one word, it triggers a memory of a story that he's.
He said to me, Michael Rappaport, you're funny.
Yeah.
He said, as a headliner, I want you to do 1 hour or you're not getting paid. Something like that.
Really? Yeah.
But 1 hour was the big thing.
Jeez, yeah.
I hit record as they say my name. I woke up, thank you, good night, hit off. To right when I said thank you, good night, and took one step, it was 1 hour and 1 second.
So you got paid. So it all worked out.
I got paid.
That's good. That's good.
And then I did a gig in Clovis.
Nice. Clovis is nice. I like it. Let me ask you a question. Comedy related, different subject, but I got to ask you. Do you remember the first time you killed on stage as a comedian?
I have a running count of my sets, right? I'm up to 7,553. And on set 33, I did kind of a bringer show in Long. Even though I lived upstate New York, this was John DiResta's Long Island debut as a comedian. Right? You follow? Mm-hmm. I get $5 a head, and it wind up. I had a monster set. 15 minutes, boom, boom, $1, thank you, pop, 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 outside, up, bip, 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 killed. Then they put $250 in my hand. And that, to me, that would have been $10,000 today.
Yeah.
$250, and I had the time of my life.
Right.
Then this gig was in the hotel, like in the banquet hall of a hotel. The guy at the front desk said, hey, do you really live in Harriman, 60 miles away? I said, I do. He goes, dude, stay in the hotel tonight for free. That's how funny you are. So I laid in that hotel bedroom, and tears came out of my eyes. And you know what I actually said? This could work. This is it. I got huge laughs.
Right.
And I found this out. Maybe it was, I had to have seen it. The guy that went on after me bombed so bad. He had tan khaki pants, and at joke 3 or 4, it was dead silent.
Yeah.
He got a nice big urine stain that just started to develop and got bigger.
Wow.
Yeah. I win.
I don't know if you guys are watching this on YouTube, but check out these pants. No urine stain.
Yeah, look at you.
That's right. I'm just going to keep talking like this. All right, I'm going to sit back down. That's kind of weird.
But, and then, dude, set 50, I won New York's Funniest Cop.
Wow.
So those two sets, and then set 72 at Caroline's, a kind of an entertainment group, a couple of brothers came to see me. And
Black people?
No, they were white.
Oh, you said brothers, a couple of brothers.
Yeah, no, they were twin brothers. And they wind up seeing a really great set 72 at Caroline's. And
you sound like Rain Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely set 33, set 72. Yeah.
Hot water burn baby.
Yeah, Kmart. Yeah.
10 minutes to Wapna. All right. Set 72, they developed a one-man show, paid the bills.
Damn.
That got sold as a sitcom. So those 3 sets meant the world to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I asked a comic recently, just small talk, I go, because I wanted to know, do you remember the first time you killed? And his answer surprised me. He goes, I really haven't killed yet.
How long have you been doing it?
I don't know.
You do, well, it's got to
Probably 10 years,
yeah,
I'm thinking.
oh, come on, dude.
He said he hasn't really killed yet. And
Well, you know what surprised me? I hate to cut you off.
Yeah.
Do
Do people not kill anymore? I mean,
I used to teach students, and I tried to get away from it. But one girl was a lawyer, and she would send money up front. Just here's this much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not, and usually they're like, well, it was an hour and 1 minute. How much do I?
Right,
she would just say, here's $500
Yeah.
for this month, whatever. And one day when I was giving her a little lesson, FaceTime. You know what I mean?
Hey, can we just plug something real quick? That's a great idea. Listen, if you guys want a comedy lesson from either one of us, message us, DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll do it over Zoom.
Yeah, you go.
We'll give you, we'll work it out.
Well, watch this.
A half hour, whatever. Where you pitch us your jokes. You pay us to watch your little video, like a 10-minute video or whatever it is. We'll critique it. We'll do a Zoom call with you, 1-on-1. DM us. We'll lay it out.
Can I?
Go. Yeah.
Can I lay it on a little thicker?
Please. I just thought of this.
I've done 7,553 sets.
Wow.
Hong Kong, Alaska, Jersey. All right. All Naked show. Did I tell you about the All Naked show?
Yes, you did. Hold on. Don't tell me. All Naked show. You said I'm going to go out there with the sock covering my penis, and they said you can't go out there, and you're like, why? And they said there's a 2-inch minimum.
Circle gets the square.
Yes. Okay.
So no, but watch this. I've taught students before. I used to teach them long distance. They would send me, or when I used to go to the regular places, a couple of the openers would plan to meet me on a Saturday afternoon. Got used to paying me, and you know what I mean. When I came to town, they looked forward to it. And he doesn't know this. I was the comedy professor
at UCLA
and Valley College.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's something I didn't know.
Okay.
I felt like Groundhog Day. Did you ever see that with Bill Murray?
I never just did see it, but I know the theme.
So he sees the same day over and over and over, and each day so then he makes little mental notes like, okay, got to know that for next time. So if tomorrow were to repeat, I'd be like UCLA and Valley College. Because he has a crush on this girl, so he picks up little things, each time. So now he just knows her favorite cheeses, her favorite things she studied, and she's like, "How do you know all this stuff about me?" But anyways. But yeah. So, what were you saying about comedy lesson that you taught the lawyer or something, like your final?
Thank you.
She never killed before or something?
No, you said, that's funny, the guy said I never killed before.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of a lesson, and I said, like when we were in high school, and we'd kill at the lunch table? And she goes, I never killed. I never said a word. I wasn't even funny. I said, what about, when you went to college, everyone gets around, you tell a story? I never did that, ever.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was surprised. I thought that... a lot of people you hear, that's the way they got started. You know what I mean?
How about Seinfeld? Because you think he was funny before, like outside of his material? Because he's such a...
he had to be.
He's a student,
no,
right?
He
He's so good.
He
studies it, and he writes it, and he works... Right? He has to be.
The most thing that he ever said that I there's a lot of things that he says that I totally agree with and like.
Me too.
And but one of them was really weird. He was like, how do I get into this fishbowl? This fishbowl that contains Milton Berle, Groucho Marx, Jackie Gleason, George Carlin, at the time.
Yeah.
I just want to be in that fishbowl. I don't even care if it pays. And I'm pretty sure he just went to like a Governor's in Long Island and just happened to start, young. He probably started at 19 or 20.
Right.
And went to Queens College. Same college as Didn't Dr. Dean go to Queens College?
No, he went to like Maryland or
Oh,
something. Yeah, man. I was up in the track stands, man, the night Len Bias died, man. And I said, here's this guy, man, basketball. And, and here I am, man. I'm in the stands. I'm just thinking about how our lives are completely different. And here just the day before I was jealous of him, man. And now he's not even on the earth. Life is it's a puzzle. It's a riddle, man.
It is.
Anyways.
That was a rough one.
Yeah.
You can't mess with drugs.
I know. It's all. Do not do it. You know what's great, dude? I heard Byron Allen in an interview with Adam Carolla today. And he said, about not drinking, not smoking, not doing drugs. He goes, why would I want to start something that people are trying to quit?
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. Beautiful, right?
Catchy.
Yeah. Why would I start something that people are trying to quit? And they're very. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. Speaking of quitting, you performed recently at a
AA.
Yeah. Now tell me, you were going to tell me something. I go save it for the podcast.
That's funny. Okay.
So what was it?
I was just thinking the same thing. Thank God we remembered that.
Yeah.
I said my brother, my sister, everyone's. I just want you guys to win.
So you real quick. They introduce him. You go up on stage and you go, guys.
I start on a serious note.
Yeah. Tell them right there to the camera.
I start on a bit of a serious note.
Yeah.
There's about 100 people. I say thank you for having me, and I hope everyone here, continues to stay on course. And I know you could beat this. I'm familiar with it. My wife was in the program. My son, and my wife went to 5 summer camps. That's what we called rehab, and that's the first laugh, right? We called it summer camp. That's what we called it, summer camp. In the NYPD, you called it the farm. You guys up at the farm for 6 months. And I said, I could identify with you guys too. I'm also addicted. Actually, I'm cross-addicted. That means two. I said, I'm cross-addicted, and everyone got silent. I said, I'm addicted to Black Sabbath and stool softeners. Your turn.
And did they laugh there? Or
Yes, they did.
Okay, good. They didn't start drinking again right there?
No.
They're like, yeah.
You know who was on the show? He was very funny. Andres Fernandez was funny.
Oh, cool.
And Brian Kiley was very funny.
Oh, cool. Yeah, head writer for Letterman for many years. Yeah.
I think it's Conan O'Brien.
Oh, is it? You're right. It's Conan O'Brien. You're right. Dang it.
I saw the head writer for Coney Island. For Conan O'Brien, the head writer. I think his name was Mike. He had an Irish last name, Mike something. Because I took a comedy class with 9 people in it.
Yeah.
And the guy in my comedy class had the same name as this lawyer turned writer for Conan O'Brien.
Wow.
You dig what I mean? Mm-hmm. They had the same name, so I remembered. But I saw him on the airplane once when Conan got the Tonight Show. Now I see Mike, whatever his name was, Mike Isaacs. Mm-hmm. And him and the wife are looking at, what about this house? What about look at this house? Look at, like I saw a good writer that made it, the head writer of a good show on an airplane moving to L.A.
Wow.
California, here we come. And they just looked at houses for 5 hours.
Wow.
Mike Sweeney. Game over. Big
Sweeney.
finish.
That's cool.
Yeah, but there was a Mike Sweeney in my comedy class. And his sister was Julia Sweeney. She was on the Tonight Show. Saturday Night Live. Mm-hmm. It's Pat.
That's cool.
And then Mike Sweeney, watch this. Mike Sweeney sat next to my tape recorder.
Yeah.
Remember we had cassette tapes?
Yeah.
And I did a set at Caroline's. I did a 10-minute set. And he never laughed. But every joke, he just went, yeah. And I said, I just saw that movie Speed with Sandra Bullock. They should have renamed it Weed. Because that's what you need to be on to believe any of that bullshit. And you hear him go, yeah. It was really funny. It was such a compliment.
I remember one of the funniest jokes I heard about, I saw a movie and then they have a punchline. Jeff Ross said something like, Fast and Furious, that's how people left the theater.
Oh, okay.
And then I heard another guy do a joke about Dumb and Dumber. See, unfortunately, Dumb and Dumber did really well, so this joke doesn't work. But when he said it just came out. And so, we didn't know if it was good or not. But his joke was, I figured out who's dumb and who's dumber. The people who paid matinee prices were dumb. The people who paid full price were dumber. But that joke doesn't work because
watch this.
It's a great movie. Yeah.
It didn't. I was busy trying to figure it out.
Dumb and Dumber.
Before I could laugh at it, so I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber is a fantastically funny movie.
So good.
It's so good, and there's so many quotable things in it. And Jim Carrey is one of the top funniest people that ever lived, ever.
100%.
That's
it makes
a
you
lie.
laugh. You pop a movie and you're going to laugh if it's a funny movie with Jim Carrey in
Jim
it.
Carrey
or
is
his
the king.
sketches on In Living Color, like Vanilla Ice. Fire Marshal Bill.
Fire Marshal Bill.
The lady that, yes, I'm an aerobics instructor or whatever. He's funny, man.
Yeah,
He's
like a
funny,
female bodybuilder or something.
Yeah. Here's a joke. See, now Moonwalker, I'm not Moonwalker, but the Michael Jackson movie, that movie, I loved it. But if it did bad, I wrote a joke for Fraser Smith.
Right.
And the joke was going to be like, that movie was bad. I moonwalked out of there, but everyone loved it. So
I'll tell you a quick story. John Mulrooney, God bless his soul, was my mentor.
Dice Clay gave him a shout out. I saw the video.
I saw that.
Yeah.
He was my mentor, and I stopped into I was on the way to a gig in Long Island, and I knew he was at this other gig. I just stopped to stick my head in, and just as I stuck my head in, he went, "Life is like a box of chocolates," and everybody went nuts.
Yeah.
And I did my gig, and later that night we met up, and I said, "Dude, how did you know that was going to get a laugh?" And he said, "They've been jamming that commercial down our throat for 2 solid weeks." And he said, "If I saw it, they saw it."
Wow.
And it was that simple.
Wow.
But dude, it was so timely, and he did it exact. You know what I mean? The imitation was like right on.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, good hanging with you. I want to thank everybody for listening to the Pocket Party podcast, or if you're watching it on YouTube, thank you. And if you have listened to it on if you're listening to this, do us a favor, go to the YouTube channel and just let it play. You don't even have to watch it. Just let my YouTube channel play in the background. Get the ads playing, get some money for the show, hit thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps the algorithm. It helps other people discover it. Hey, we're your friends. We're starting a party in your pocket, on your phone, and help us out. That's all we ask. Thank you. You're the best. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Darren Carter, Party Starter.
Plugs? Anything?
I have no plugs.
I do.
I shave my head. Oh, I thought you meant her plug.
No.
Yes. John DiResta. Find him on Instagram.
No, I don't want to brag. I'll be at the Junkyard June 13th in Slimy Valley, California.
A literal junkyard. No, it's a comedy. It's a place called the Junkyard. Just follow him on Instagram. You'll see all the great stuff. And thank you guys so much. And what else can I say?
No, dude, a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Guys.
Thank you. I want to do this again. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We love you. Thank you.
Everybody listen to Darren Carter. We all know he's the party starter. So if you want to listen to a podcast for free, then listen to the Pocket Party.